I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Alright guys, welcome to the stream. Let's get this thing going. What's happening, guys? Just gonna get this sorted. You can hear me, the volume seems to be alright. Alright, let's do this. Here we go. Doesn't work. Sorry about that. That's too bright. Let's get this going. Okay. Let's get that like that. Hey, Boop. What you doing?
You're streaming?
Yep. Yes, sir.
So viewers are here right now.
No viewers at this point, but they will watch the recording. Say hi to YouTube.
Hi.
That wasn't very energetic. You tired? Anyways. So. Okay. We see that. I see you. I see you, HHC. ONCS. Let's have a look at that. I'm just checking out the gappers today. Why is this bad boy gapping? 138. Okay. Okay. ONCS. ONCS looks interesting. Possible. This might produce some decent opportunities today, later on. If not now, in about next half an hour or so. There might be something on it for the pre-market though. I can see there's some sort of a 6 is crucial. If 6 breaks, then we might see some fade off on this one. It's already moved up quite a bit. I mean, from huge. That's the reverse split, by the way. 1 against 22. These things start to move. These things can be easily pumped, very easily pumped. For any news like today's early trial sort of results or something like that. Pharmaceuticals tends to do that, so I think this is going to trap a lot of longs, and then we might see some sort of a rug pull coming in, and once that happens, we might benefit from that. So I'm going to wait on that instead of just looking for that top early on in the game. So that's one of those that I'm going to keep an eye on, definitely on CS. Looks good. ONCS actually might start to go before it starts to fade off. So I'm not going to risk at this point sort of trying to find the top as I mentioned before. So there might be some long opportunities on it as well, but it's probably going to be scalping. Mostly scalping basically. All right, so ONCS, quite interesting. Keep that on the watch. We have, let's have a look at the others. Not interesting at all. It's still early. There might be few that I am missing, but it'll start to pop. This is earnings based. This looks interesting. This might be earnings play here. Very typical gap and go setup. So it's gapping up from basically 1850 all the way to 2150. It's quite a good gap for an $18 stock. So I'm going to keep that. This might produce some decent opportunities for longs. ANF looks good. The only issue is the volume. Volume is just not looking decent at all. So, okay, I just gotta do this. That's closed. Okay, we'll sort it out later. All right. So we've got our ELP. Why did I keep it? ELP. So yesterday, huge gap pop. I did short ELP yesterday with some success actually. When did I mention it? I believe I started shorting it. Where did I short it? 8. Around here, I believe. Yeah, there was some decent, about 10 cents scalp on it, on that one, but I didn't really mention on the stream. I did talk about it though, that I was planning to take it, but not much of a. I just gave up on it because the volume just completely died down. Today as well, I'm just going to remove it because the volume doesn't seem to be interesting. So, hey buddy, what's up? Welcome, Zell. How's it going? So, you see anything, Zell? Gappers from your side? BBBY. BB by Best Buy. Best Buy also gap, earnings gap, so that's more interesting to me for sure. BBBY, sorry, not BBBY, BBY, Best Buy, and ONCS is the earnings gappers. So we're going to keep an eye on those guys. And ONCS, as I mentioned, just be careful with it because we might see some all-day faders on this one. But I'm just going to wait for the backside there. I thought you were early riser, Zell. What's happening to you, buddy? You're losing it. Come on. You gotta get up early. Oh, you're in the Europe, aren't you? Oh, you shouldn't have to worry about getting up early, right? You're already like, what time does it start? It must be about 12 p.m. where you live. All right, where is my other trading platform? Hold on a second, guys. BRB. Let's just fire up this bad boy. Still has that thingy going. That should do the job. Yeah, it shouldn't. It should not be a problem. If there's a problem, we got a problem. Let's see. So, what do you think? Okay. Both of them can be here. I need this to be there. Okay. Dude, I don't even have it here. All right, just give me a sec. I'm trying to get my other platform to get it fired up. Do it this one. I think it might start to look at ONCS, as I said. If it's taking out that 614s, 615s, we might see some fading off coming on this one. ONCS. But the other ones that we're watching, ANF, yeah, very low volume. This needs to have that volume pick up on ANF, but most importantly, BBY could be the one to watch. This is usually after the market opens, if it holds its gap, and especially over the VWAP, if it stays, then there could be a chance that this will and this goes for a run. It doesn't have to be big run, but at least like solid day, hopefully today. But we need that VWAP to be holding on this one. Okay. My laptop is set. Everything else should be a-okay. Let's have a look at what do we have here. Just gonna put ONCS here, and then we got ANF, and then we have BBY. Dude, why do I have this? Sorry about that. Okay. What's up? What's up, boys? Welcome. Don't worry, you're not late. You're early. We're just getting started, anyways. Just give me a second, setting up some stuff here. Where's my stuff? Brokers. Okay. Oh, dude. I've heard that, Zell, and I cannot wait to catch up on that. I wasn't able to watch it, honestly. I wasn't able to watch it, but that sounds like freaking crazy match. Nobody expected that, right? That is amazing, guys. Crazy. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to. Haven't been able to watch those matches, man. Okay, so we can remove that. I'm just trying to sort some stuff out here. See what we got here. We should be good with that. We should be good with that. Okay. Okay, now let's go. Should be working now. I haven't watched anything. I don't know what happened really. Who's knee? For the, I've got to watch it. Don't spoil it for me. I'm gonna watch the whole thing. Who are you guys supporting, anyways? Zell, what are you supporting? Don't tell me it's England. To be honest, I want to support England, right? I'm gonna be honest, right? You know, every single time I've supported England, like fully, like literally going to the matches with friends and everything. But it's just so disappointing, man. And they don't play as a team. It's just they've got great players, but it's just unfortunate that they don't play as a team. They all think that they're individually a team, and it's never gonna work. Never gonna work unless they completely change something. They need a really strict manager. Like they could just a manager that could slap the hell out of every single one of them, right? That's when it's gonna start to work. I mean, it's not gonna work. It's just that they've got too much ego. They've got too much. It's just a lot of things wrong with this team, man. I really want to support it, right? Like deep down, I want to do. I want to wish them best of luck. I really want to like be there when. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. Even if they're not doing well, I am there, supporting them. It is what it is, you know. But, dude. Yeah, that's you know, we were watching that match Oasis, and we kind of made a party, you know, house party, and you know, all the friends came from everywhere, like literally we had the house full. And it was just painful, man. It is so painful, and everybody was in a bad mood. And knowing that as well, we would expect that. We still ignored it and hoped that it will change somehow, but it hadn't. But unfortunately, there is nothing we can do. What we like is what we like, guys. No matter how many times I'm trying to say that I don't like the England team, deep down, I've got a support for them. So, um, yeah, that's the way it is. So I'm ready to get disappointed again this year. Let's see. Yeah, I mean that's what they do. Like, there's no like consistency, isn't it? Like, there's no follow through. Like, I mean, they'd be great. I mean, look, these guys, an England team, they're the top players in the world. Like, you can just compare them to anyone, apart from obviously select few. But boy, oh boy, they are great players in this team, right? But hell. 96, 96, 96. Are we talking about, what are we talking about from 96? I'm not a really crazy football fan, to be honest. I might have forgotten things in 96. I'm not really crazy about football. Tennis is what I used to play myself. I really like to play myself instead of watching, but World Cup, all these big sort of competition and championships, definitely I will follow them, especially if my team's playing. But I don't know what happened. 96. Oh, okay. I wasn't there. I wasn't there in 96. I wasn't there. I was there from 99, unfortunately. BBBY is somehow sort of poking its head up, but it's still early. I'm watching these ONCS as well as ANF. ONCS still, as I mentioned, 615 is holding. So this area around 6s needs to hold for it to stay strong. If it does take this level out, then we're going to look to short it. At least I am looking to short it. What happened? Was it a great match, or what happened? I really didn't follow it. I've got friends who actually know everything about everything to do with football. I just don't. I try to sort of put my time to mostly trading and Netflix, obviously. I know. BBBY. Why is Disney giving up? Zelan, dude, if you're gonna open up an account with Trade Zero, make sure you mention use my link, mention me, because you do get some. We have some sort of a deal with them, not huge, but you know what I want to do. That's the reason why I say people to use my name or my link, is because I want to create. Look, the thing is, I've been trying to get something from Colmex, yeah, and we've only got few people joining Colmex under my name. Even Oasis has messed it up. He hasn't joined under my name. He's just generically registered, and they say, "What deal are you talking about? You've got nothing." Right? You've got nothing, bro. And I said, hold on a second. I sent you quite a few people, right? There's got to be something that I can bargain with. When I say bargain with, I want to get like commissions, cheaper commissions, cheaper, like a lot of things that's going to work for the members, which is not normally the default commissions. I want to get them as low as possible, right? Same goes for Trade Zero as well. You know, we want to have 10, 15, 20, 100, thousands of people going in there, then we can really talk. We can actually, proper have a meeting and say, look, guys, this is serious. I'm sending you these guys, and they believe that I'm going to be getting them some decent commissions, and we're not getting anything. Well, what's going on? We can talk about that. Right now, if you guys don't sign up using at least mentioning me, it's just not going to work. It's not going to help it. I'm talking about right now, to be honest, there's not much we can do. There's still, however, on Trade Zero, we do get some extra month or so free, I think, from Zero Pro. Whereby, by the way, Zell, you probably wouldn't have to worry about DAS, because they're pretty much same. Actually, DAS is way superior to their trading platform, but their trading platform is using similar sort of technology. Look-wise, everything is the same. Tape, everything feels the same. So you might want to try that out. It's cheaper as well if you're gonna do that. So don't forget to mention it. I'm serious about this. If you don't, then you're in trouble. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do that. But then no problem. I'm gonna sort that out. Look, even if they don't have it in the list, I can just keep a list myself, and then when I need to talk about something like commissions seriously with them, I can just go through the list of the names that I've sent out, and that should do the trick. But then I need the list. I can't have like at least, I would say at least over anything over 20 people is something that we can actually talk about. But anyways, that's the future thing. ONCS is popping, guys. By the way, it's popping strongly. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Very nice. This is isn't this your type of play? Really nice. Let's see how much we have on that. Zell. He's talking to Zell. Let's actually see if we can. What's going on, Darkness? Welcome, buddy. How you doing? Welcome. Let me check what we are looking at for. Okay, we got this. What's the name? ONCS 660, 6 for 20 cents. So, It's been a while, huh? All right, just in case. Yeah, I just located some shorts for ONCS just in case. Just in case. Yeah, dude, I am keeping up. This time I'm going to try to keep up with the World Cup. But I've heard, when I say that though, I haven't really watched the recent match, which seems to be very, very interesting. So I'm going to, don't spoil it for me. I'm going to watch it after the trading hours. And I think it's worth a watch, rewatch. Yeah, dude, I heard that. And that in itself is like, oh, whoa, hold on a second. What's going on here? Let me ask you this. Was it really a proper win? Do you know what I'm talking about? Was it really a deserved win? If that's the case, then it's definitely worth watching it. Either way, I'm going to watch it again. Not again, but I'll watch it later. Missed the whole live thing. Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha. Yeah. Can't wait, man. Can't wait. Seems like very, very good, man. Oh, let's go, baby. I love these games. Anybody who plays a great match, I don't really care too much about who plays. But can't wait. Can't wait. Portugal. I'm not gonna lie. Portugal seems to be very, very strong. Um, yeah, for sure. It seems like it. But Portugal, I kind of, I don't know. I've always been like a Spain fan as well. So, Spain, as much as I hate to say it, there are like Germany, for example, France. But then again, I'll stick with England. England is my team, man. Don't diss it. Let's go, England. What I've also been doing is I've got these Oculus. Anybody tried these Oculus VR headsets? What we do is there's an app called Big Screen on Oculus, whereby you actually go to public rooms. People create rooms. I could create a trading room there. We could try it out. But what they do is they create a room and they just basically stream games, movies, and things like that. You just chill there. It's like it's great. It's great for me because I'm away from my friends and all. So I can actually create a room, invite all my friends in, and we could just have a party there. So, we sometimes watch it like that as well. It's great atmosphere. So there are a lot of people from UK watching, matches from, it's all mixed as well. Doesn't have to be UK, Europeans, everybody gets together and watch the game, enjoy it. So that's what I do. I've been enjoying that lately. So I'm going to keep up with that. But let me ask, like, Darkness, who do you support? Who do you think is going to win? And who do you support? Well, that could be the question of the day, guys. Who do you think is going to win? And who do you support? Right? For me, I support England. I'm not going to lie. But then who's going to win? I'm kind of cross between Portugal and Spain. Oh, dude, it's a great idea. You have no idea, man. I mean, it's one thing that I'm explaining but the other thing that you're in there immersed in that it's a massive, massive giant screen as well. And the screen, you can actually put it in the cinemas, in your hub, your own living room, created virtual living room. You have all the setup. You can even watch it in the campfire, like literally outside. You can hear the burning of the woods. You just look around, their avatars or whatever you want to call them, avatars, right? Around you, which are real people looking at you and talking to you. Like, it's great, man. This I believe is the future, but it's just a bit too early. But it's great, man. You gotta try it out if you can. Invest in. I mean, it's not a lot as well. If you go for like secondhand Oculus Quest 2, they're like about £200 or $200, something like that. Great thing. Like, it's just amazing. Can't stress it enough. If you can afford it, definitely go for it. You'll love it. Now you have to, I guess. Always, you gotta have to. It's great, man. Like, socializing on it as well is great. You can. I've been playing poker on it, believe it or not. I've been playing poker. That's what I was saying. Oh, who are they playing again? So you guys, when I asked you, you guys are not really sort of saying anything because Like, I need to know what do you support and what do you think is gonna win? Who do you think is gonna win? France. Oh, that'll be fun. France versus Australia. That's a bit late, isn't it? I'm looking at 11 p.m. here. I think that's a bit late, but that's fine. I'll stay up for that. Dude, this World Cup is gonna be amazing. France are strong. I'm not gonna lie. France, as I said, you know. Darkness, Argentina. I've been absolutely great fan of Argentina from long time ago, and I still have that, you know, in the back of my mind that, oh, I wish they won, you know. Great players, great games from them, huge history. So yeah, I actually wouldn't be upset if Argentina won at all. In fact, I'll be content with that. Definitely. So Darkness supporting Argentina. We got that. All right, let's write them down, guys. Let's write them down. No jokes. Let's not joke around here. All right, here we go. We are gonna write these down so that nobody can say, oh, I said this, right? So title, FIFA 2022. All right, so we've got Darkness coming in with Argentina. You have one chance to change it today. No, I'm gonna post it. It's still a bit early. I'm waiting for certain other things to pop as well, because every time I posted the watch list is like it's a bit early, and then some gappers happen, and then I have to like I just cannot add it. I'm too busy, so I'm thinking I'll just wait up until 9 a.m. EST. In about 15 minutes I'll post it. It's all ready anyways. I haven't posted it yet. No. Darkness, Argentina. Brazil, really? France, Argentina, really? Oh wow, okay, that's interesting. So yeah, I did actually SHC. I did. We had it on the watch yesterday. Yes. Where's my SHC? Let's have a look at the SHC actually. I traded this as well. I traded it, and let me show you what I did here. Usually I don't do that. This just was a right here was a very quick loser. It was a scalp, if anything, and the exit was beautiful because on the tape it was getting heavier and heavier, and as soon as I exited, within like seconds this happened, and then just fell down. So it's really important to, I mean, if you are a beginner trader, right? This is the loop you go into, and I've gone into so much as well. I actually went in with a plan, saying that you can watch the stream if you want. I said, look guys, this is trying to sort of take out the 940s. If it does take out the 940s, and if it's showing some sort of strength, I will go in, but with only one condition, that I'm going to be really watching the tape. And if any sign of rejection, any sign of heaviness comes into the tape, I'm going to exit very quickly, because we can see the rug pull coming in on this one after this move, right? So that's exactly what happened. Over here, it actually hit that 943 a few times and rejected from it completely, and I was able to get out with very minimal loss, and I exited. to the plan, to the tick, basically. Very happy with the trade. This trade is actually better than more of the green trades that I had. Why? Everything was planned and executed to the tick. Now, if you're a beginner trader, you might be taking your trades here. Yes, but if you did not have plan for the exit and you didn't execute it, then it's too late with these kind of moves. I mean, on this one, you might get the chance, but the problem is mentally you're saying to yourself, well, you know what? I'm going to wait for it to bounce from a VWAP. Okay. Your plan has changed from this to that. Okay. And then once it starts to bounce, you're like, okay, well, this bouncing, good. I'm going to stay with it. So you relax, and then this happens. And you're like, okay, I can't get out on the wash like this. I'm going to wait for a pop, right? Never pops. Even if it did pop, you probably wouldn't get out because, and I myself, I'm talking to myself really, I haven't gotten out in the past, and I've kept this thing. And I've kept it until I could hold it, and just so you really, that's why it's one thing to say stick to your rules, is another to actually really experience the good and the bad side of it. Hopefully you're not going to experience the negative side of learning the hard way, but you will have to. That's why SHC was amazing. All day fader after that. All day fader really. So, but then I left after that. I wasn't looking for shorts on it anyways. Poland over Brazil. Poland. Okay. Poland. So you're choosing Poland, huh? Poland. Are they doing well? I'm writing it down, guys. Right? France. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I forgot. France. Zell, what's yours? Zell, give me some. Really, are they that strong, Poland? Usually they are quite strong. They do get to the not very last stages, but like, yeah, they do end up strong. For me, I'm gonna be doing Portugal. Yes, okay, it's locked in. I say Portugal. James goes for France. Darkness going for Argentina. Really? Yeah. Is that why? Is that why? Poland. To be honest, I wish I could fight that. I wish I could say, yeah, we spank no, England is not going to spank anyone for a while. But we might be surprised, sometimes England comes up with some really surprise games, but that only lasts one game. And the rest back to normal. Disappointment. But I'm okay with that. Oh, right. Okay. Zell, I think Zell is taking ONCS. He's disappeared. This one looks like a really nice shorting opportunity on ONCS. Okay, what else are we looking at? Anything else popping, guys? No, so the main one for the gap and go is this one, guys. Best Buy. This is the one I'm watching, but unfortunately, it's right at the highs as well now. I will definitely look for some pullback coming in on this one. So, and also ANF is also doing okay, attacking that 22s, but the volume, this was the issue with it. So those two are I'm watching for gap and go, and ONCS probably a fade later on, if not now. So that's the plan. Let's have a look at SPY. SPY, as I said, guys, before, we are still in that reversal sort of phase. We might be taking our time to take out that 400, but nevertheless, it's getting closer and closer to that 400. Yesterday, I did mention today we might see very, very choppy price action, which we did. That's why I really didn't sort of trade the big caps that much. These days, I have been trading the large caps more often. You see that little inside bar, almost inside bar as a daily. So really, really small day. But the more the more it stays around here, the more chance of it taking that to 400 level. 400 level again is a very crucial area. A lot of confluence of levels there. So a lot of orders are going to be sitting there. Big money is going to fill their orders at those kind of sort of big point of interests, because that's where they can. So that's why we're going to see a lot of pauses around that 400. But once we take that out, then we've got 410 to worry about, and then that's it. I think, as I said, reversal is still in play. I'm mostly looking for longs on SPY and big names, unless if we start to get really sort of parabolic towards 400. And today, let's say for example we go towards 400, and it goes parabolic towards that 400. I don't mind taking that reversal off of that level. Just being blunt out there. So that is the plan with the with the SPY and the big names. When I say SPY, everything else like Apple, your Netflix, your AMDs, your NVIDIAs, everything else follows suit with that analysis, to be honest. So it is gapping up, and it might attempt to gap fill, but if it holds this level here about 395.80, yesterday's I believe highs, and 396 in between this area here is quite strong. So as long as it's holding over that, I'll consider this to be strong. And once it pulls back to areas of interest, then I'll start looking for longs on relatively strong stocks. Now let's have a look at what we get today on big names when it comes to relative strength. Netflix, I can't really say anything at this point. Netflix have been weak actually these days. Okay, so AMD is very similar to SPY itself, so can't really tell whether it's got relative strength or not. Tesla has been overall generally weak, by the way, when it comes to daily. So I am going to be a little bit biased. If SPY starts to show weakness, then I probably will be shorting Tesla, but just it gets a little bit choppy as well. So Tesla is that. Meta, I can't tell about that. Not much I can actually go with that. Pre-market data isn't enough on Meta. MSFT, I don't normally trade. Amazon. Let's have a look at Amazon. What today? Today, darkness. Another... the market opens 9:30, so 10:30, around 2 hours, another 2 hours maybe. So Amazon, by the way, guys, this is what I'm looking at, guys. Amazon is the relatively strong stock. So if we are looking into trading long on the big names, maybe Amazon is the way to go when it comes to SPY correlation, right? So Amazon has a relative strength for sure, as it stands now. It could change. It could change. Let's have a look. I am still long on Apple, by the way, on my remaining partial from 146s. So that's a swing. I'm still long on it. So every day I'll keep you updated on that one. If I get the chance to add to Apple today, I will add to it. If I get the chance to add even today or this week, coming week. So I'm just waiting for it to give me clear sort of areas where I can actually start adding. But once it actually takes out 150s, and then we go 152 to worry about 153s. That is also similar areas to SPY, where once it takes that out, we might have a nice decent run to the upside. So that swing trade could actually turn into nice little position trade. Nvidia, yeah, very similar to AMD, I believe. Okay, now, what's this doing here? These shouldn't be here. Okay, so that's that. Big names. ONC, no. ANF. And we've got BBY. Okay. Right, so let me just post my watch list now. Anything else popping, by the way? Anybody sees anything else? Okay, hold on. Let me just see this. TCBP, no volume. These are no volume. Not good. Not good. Not good at all. All right, what else? Let's have a look. ONCS Pali. Pali is popping. This looks interesting. Why is it popping? No. Granted fast track to LP for the explanation of time to return of wall function. Okay, this is also one of those biopharma. They do. I don't really, unless it's FDA granted fast track designation to LV. They're one of the drug related. So it's a drug related FDA. Have they approved it? No. So yeah, they do provide some opportunities, but you got to be careful. A lot of people will be trading these. Pali is also one of those that could actually have fade off. We are actually trading on PLI about 221 all the way to 3s right here somewhere. So this has the potential to squeeze. Don't get me wrong, these are usually, they do usually fade off, but once they start to take out and trap a lot of short sellers, which at this point I don't think they are, because it's only 1.82 million. But the more it stays here, the more chance of it trapping the short sellers. So they could, but usually they do fill the gap, or attempt to fill the gap at least. So Pali, I'm gonna keep it on the watch list. What else do I have? B-Way, ANF, B-Way. Okay, B-Way, not so great. ANF I've already got. So yeah. Also AEO is also earnings based. The issue is, again, we've got low volume on it. It will pick up though. What's the average volume on this bad boy? It's just about what, 6 million, 5 million. Don't like the average volume. Just like the other one, ANF, the average volume on this one is just really, really low. So you've got to be very careful. Choose what you wanna do on that one. I would rather play Best Buy, because higher price stock as well as okay decent volume. Right, so that's that. Okay, so that's my watch list. I've removed from the watch list ANF, the other gapper, the other earnings gapper, which we just recently saw. Those two I've removed because of the low volume. So if you want to keep it, you can. ANF, and which one's the other one? AEO. AEO is, yeah. I mean, ANF is 21. ANF is still better, I think, because it's a higher price stock. So let's keep that actually. And this is our watch list. So I'm gonna post it on Discord, guys. If you don't have the link for the Discord, I'm just gonna post it here. Here we go. Let me post this first. Let me post this bad boy. A watch list. This is for Tuesday. Watch list for Tuesday. There you go. Watch list posted. And how do I invite to this specific watch list channel? How do I do that? Okay, anyways, that's fine. I'll just put the link for you guys. You can find that watch list under the watch list channel on Discord, guys. There you go. Hopefully this works. Let me click on it and see if it works. Yes, sir, it works. Oh, really? Nice. Well, that's a good one, actually, guys. Zell is mentioning that TradingView has Black Friday deals, which is, I mean, a lot of people use TradingView, so you might want to check that out, guys. Okay. So BBBY. Apple is relatively weak, guys, compared to SPY. I mean, it's under VWAP now, and it's almost filled the gap. So I want Apple to do well. I've got DLO as well. DLO, I've been keeping an eye on it just in case if we do get that momentum to the downside. I'm a bit more of a short biased on it. Once it starts to actually sort of show me any sort of setup to the downside, I'll take that DLO. DLO is for short opportunities only. Netflix, I kept it because it's already done its pullback, and I was waiting for it to do a pullback. Now I think it's already done. We might see some sort of a pop coming in on Netflix, so a bit long biased on Netflix. In fact, if SPY starts to show strength and it holds its strength, Netflix might be one of them long ones, long opportunity one. SHC, I kept it just because of this whole massive range yesterday. There might be something coming into this as well later on. Right now, I don't see anything. FL, a huge move up yesterday. When I say huge, is a huge, not huge though. It looks huge, right? Very stable move up, close very strong. There might be some continuation there. This is also earnings play, guys. Typical earnings play opportunity on this one. We might see some sort of a momentum going into it. The only issue is yesterday's volume was not even close to the first day of the earnings. That's the only worrying thing about that. That also means that there might not be enough confidence for it to sort of keep the momentum going up. So we're gonna be keeping an eye on that. And then last one, BBWI. BBWI is also very similar to FL. Earnings play, again, we might see continuation, long bias on both FL and BB and WI. Okay, and Zell mentioning Tesla. Right now he's mentioning the zone for Tesla. What are you looking for? Tesla is overall weak, right? So Tesla. Is it Tesla or Tesla? My pronunciation is sometimes really off, guys. Everybody wonders where I'm from. Nobody can guess. Nobody can guess. It's so hard. Oh, okay, bounce. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. I don't see a level around here, but I might be wrong. Might be wrong here. It looks like a short, to be honest. Tesla. I thought Okay, Tesla. All right. Gotcha. On Tesla. Yes, that's what I was looking at. See, 165.50 all the way to, you can keep it very simple. On Tesla, levels to watch is basically around this area here. This one, and then underneath you've got that 150, 160, where is it, 160 level? 165, 160 level, and then huge level would be obviously, but that's too far away though. I don't think it's, but then when I say I don't think Tesla's going to reach there, it might. I see weakness on Tesla for the coming medium term. So yeah, that's looking like a short. If it wasn't pre-market, I probably would have shorted this one. Yeah, I don't play the poker that much, but I've, as I said, on the VR thing, there's an app for Poker Stars, Poker Stars VR or something like that. It's called. It's really nice. Yeah, I do play that once in a while. I love it. I just it takes so much of my time. I enjoy it, yes, but it takes like once you go in it, you're like, it's great, man. I mean, Zal, you gotta try it. Oasis, you gotta try that. Even if you have to rent one, go if you love poker, right? I'll guarantee you're gonna be hooked because you're not playing just normal like random NPCs. It's real life people right in front of you, doing all sort of crazy stuff, like, you know, with these tools that they give you on the software. You can pretty much have a massive cigar on your on your avatar, you know, just pop the cigar and, you know, just chill. If you're not into smoking, but you can do, you know, virtual smoke. uh, I don't know how to do this, but I would really like to actually do. At this point, no real money, but they give you some sort of a balance that you need to stick to, and then every day you can you know, spin the wheel to get some money, but it's just all for fun, really. But then again, you can actually go to tables, I believe, where you can. I haven't tried it. I might be wrong on this, but you can try the real tournaments. Actually, you can go into real tournaments in that, whereby real money is involved. It's just great, man. I think it's better than Netflix, better than watching TV and not doing anything. Because this poker thing is, yes, I don't agree with spending a lot of time with it, but it's still a mental game where you learn people, where you actually are competing against others. Anything to do with that kind of sort of game or habit is good for your trading indirectly. A lot of good poker players, professional poker players, turn out to be really good traders. Really? Smoking days are. You're gonna start it again, buddy. If you go Oasis, if you go to the VR Poker Stars, you will see every single one of them holding a massive cigar, helping each other, lighting things up. It's crazy, man. I get excited because it's only like 5 years ago these things didn't exist. Even like literally like some, you know, a few years ago, it didn't exist. But now you see them, and you know, they're on full force. There's a lot of apps out there you wouldn't believe exist. Crazy. We gotta keep an eye on SPY. SPY is bouncing, which is good for my Apple. But Apple seems to be relatively weak though. See, here's the thing. Okay, let's say, for example, you found a setup on Tesla or Apple for short. But if SPY is doing that, would you take that? Right? In my experience, I should not take that at all. Even if you do take half, take 30%, take 20%. Don't take the whole thing. Why do I say that? Look at SPY and look at what Tesla done. Produced a really decent. This is what makes you. Okay, this is what makes you. Let me show you. Is to be able to trade not everything, right? There's a setup, although, you know, I wouldn't call it a setup because it's pre-market. Don't trade pre-market on these big names anyways. But let's say this was open and there's a setup there. Don't get me wrong. But have you filtered what you need to filter out of this, which is SPY's price action? Because whether or not you like it, SPY has a big part to play in these price actions. So if SPY is just going like that, then there's no point. You want them both of them to be in line with your trades. That's when the real A plus setups happen. Now, if we do tend to get rejection off of SPY and it starts to trade under VWAP, even before VWAP starts to wash off and show weakness, then yeah, definitely if you want to short. Uh, 5 minutes, my setup is 5 minutes. I have tried, but different styles of setups. It does work. I've tried it. I mean, hell, it it even works on a weekly, but the issue is how are you going to manage the risk? For me, if I'm risking, let's say, 10 cents, 20 cents, my average might be 20 cents risk every time. But now I'm going over 40 cents, 50 cents. I might not be that comfortable. So what I have decided, yes, there is noise. I totally understand that, but I have some sort of a way to actually filter or take out the noise. I do get involved in the noise sometimes, which you can't avoid, but I do look at the bigger picture. I've got subconsciously like thinking about zooming out of the chart pattern I see. I look at things like that. So it does work for me. A lot of people can't trade 1 minute. I know it's not good to put the 1 minute for the stream because it's very tough to trade. You will get a lot of bad signals for your setup. But as I said, I've got a lot of filters. Like for example, this Tesla is a great example of filtering out a setup that is there, but you didn't take it because of this filter, purely because of SPY. And there could be a lot of other filters you can actually implement if you wanted to on your setups. It could be something to do with, let's say, a very, very simple example I would say. A time frame you're watching, right? Time frame you're watching, only take longs over the 200 EMA. Or only take longs on VWAP, over VWAP. If anything that's going over VWAP, look for longs and adjust, manage your position accordingly. Ideally, you want to put your stop under the VWAP. If it's going under, if something is trading under VWAP, just only look for shorts. That is the first way to get into filtering out your trades, right? And then you can add other things, but you got to be testing your filters. You got just randomly normally put these things and expect it to work. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Now, one other thing I would say is, with the daily, what I would definitely say is, daily, you can use, like, for example, 20 EMA instead of 200. 200 tends to be really long for daily. I would say 20 EMA, anything above 20 EMA, you start looking for longs. Anything above 20 EMA, not looking for longs, long setups, and filter out the short setups completely, right? Say for example, this one, under 20 EMA, shorts would have probably worked, might not have worked, worked. So you've got more shorts working for that day for you than going against you. If you had taken, like, for example, these green days, sure, your shorts would not have worked, right? Fine, it's part of the deal. But you filtered out longs, which would not have worked for you on all of these red days. Hopefully that makes sense. Very simple, guys. Like, don't complicate things. Have a setup, have a system, but also know when not to trade. I keep saying this. That's what makes a trader. It's not that they don't have great setups or strategies. It's when to not take those strategies is what makes them, or when to actually really say that this is not working out and exit, right? But that comes with experience. So 9:25, 5 minutes to go, guys, and we are getting started with. All right. Let's go. All right, so we've got 396.52. 6. Apple, where's my Apple? Yeah, DLO I mentioned before. DLO. Yeah, it's just I'm expecting. I mean, it is strong. It's trying to sort of catch up all this drop. I kind of think this might be the dead cat bounce, and we are basically looking for the main primary move to the downside. So today I'll be looking for shorts on it. DLO. So let's have a look at the ONCS. What did it do? Well, it's just like it doesn't have that much momentum. As you can see, it really takes out that beautiful candle, quite a few candles that didn't have momentum. If this candle had a lot of strength behind it, it wouldn't have faded off like that. So this is a good, probably a good fade off opportunity on ONCS for the day, but I'll be very careful if I start taking out I can't really say that there's a trend line there, but if it starts taking out certain levels like 650s, you've got to be quick on your exits. So market's about to open. ONCS is only about 2 cents a trade, 2 cents a share for the short locates. And what's our BBBY doing? Not BBBY, Best Buy, BBY. It's yeah, showing strength. I would like it to pull back a little bit. Maybe a dip buy on Best Buy. Oh, dip buy on a Best Buy, guys. Okay, so it stuffs it out, takes out the liquidity, and then off it goes. That's a really good area. Probably a good area for Apple. Might be going for longs here. Apple might be going long here. I might add to Apple swing, guys. So I'm just gonna put the SPY here at the moment. Just want to see what it does around the open. Wow, Disney is just washing big time. So Disney is weak, definitely. Yeah, I've managed to add on Apple. Yeah, it's just a little add on Apple as well. Not too bad. Let's have a look at Disney. Look at Apple go. I mean, SPY go, and then look at Apple go. What an ad, huh? What an ad, bro. BBBY. BBY is fading off a little bit. BBY. ONCS is also acting a little bit crazy. Plug. Really? SPY is rejecting. This is basically that open drive. Just chop on the open. That's normal. I expect that anyways. But let's see our plug. Plug. Ooh, decent daily. Not too happy with the daily, but yeah, not too happy with the daily though. We've got this day. We did have a little bit of a pause. Ooh, no, I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah, not too happy with the daily. But I see where you're coming from. I see you. 97.70, 96.70. $1 move down. And we might see this might be a better opportunity, Zhao, for short. Disney, DIS. And BBY, I might start BBY as well on the break of 77.80. BBY 77.80. Until it takes out that 77.80, I'm not gonna touch BBY. And also Disney is not doesn't look good at all. Look at Tesla go, completely opposite of what SPY is doing. So it might be something to do with the individual stock. SPY is showing weakness, so we gotta be careful here. Gotta be careful. And there goes ONCS. Yeah, I'm in BBY. What did I say? 77.80s. Yeah, 77.80s BBBY. I keep on saying BBBY. BBY. Best Buy. Sorry. Disney, I want to short it, guys. Disney, I want to short it. Disney, I want to short it. Can I short it? Yeah, that BBY, be careful on it. It's drifting down now. On BBY, I've got a huge area because it just requires a little bit of a chop handling stop. So it's gonna have to be break of 76, under break of 76, I'll get out of it. Again, that's just the starter on BBBY. Best Buy. As it starts to, stay trend over 78, might not mind adding to it quite a few times. So we'll see. ONCS. Why is my hotkeys not working, guys? My hotkeys are not working, bro. Let me check my Keypad. Yeah, it seems to be active. Oh, okay. No, Disney, it doesn't seem like it. No, I'm not gonna trade that. Let's have a look at the others. PALI also is popping, but I think this one, it's a low price stock. This could have a lot of manipulation, so it might actually squeeze. And as I said, this one has the potential to squeeze, so it might squeeze up a little bit. DLO, anybody traded DLO, guys? Please tell me. Please tell me anybody traded short. James, Zell, you know the drill, right? Somebody please tell me somebody took short on that. 14, about 50 cents profit at this point on DLO. If anybody had taken that setup. PBAW, baby. Your screen wasn't on auto? What does that mean? As much as I don't want to trade Disney, it's just screaming like, short me. That's Halt, guys, PALI. We missed that. Unfortunately, there was a nice little high of day break. Beautiful. Just like yesterday, we had one in... which one was it? I forgot. Really beautiful, clean move. I have been seeing this quite a lot on the small caps these days, guys. So, Zell, you should be good to go. These days is working out really decent. This is the only one. The reason why, look at this level here. See, this was created pre-market. Look at that. Right to the tick. Comes down and then bounces from it. So, level to watch on this one is break of this level. Then we could probably look for shorts. Anything before that is, I think, it's just guessing game. Disney. Let's go. Why not? Let's go, baby. So I'm sure Disney 96, 90 average. Ooh, okay. Looking good. Let me... $96.90. Disney $96.90 short. ONCS as well is looking really decent now. I think we might have just hit the final nail in the coffin here. Our Best Buy is doing really well, by the way, guys. If anybody's taken that. I mean, kind of looking okay. Just a little bit pressure coming in from the top, though. That's the issue with this. However, it did give us some decent opportunity to take something. Oh, Disney looking decent. I didn't get anything. Yeah, they are. Most of them. Disney, here we go. Disney, where did I say I was shorting it? Disney. Looking decent. I'm looking for possible partials on it. $96.30 on Disney. $96.30. I took partial. $96.30. Beautiful. 96.90, did I say? 96.90 was the entry. Right there. What got me interested earlier on, what it was doing here, I wasn't liking what it was doing, but what got me interested was it attempted to take that, the high, previous high, recent high. It just touches it, breaks it, and then comes down instantly. The rejection came in very strong, so that's when I like, okay, well, I can't give up on the shorts on this one. So I started looking at, I entered actually around 97s, 96.90s, and then a little bit of a chase, 96.80. So average 96.90, looking very, very good right now. More partials coming in on this one, 96.06. I already took one partial off. I don't want to take another yet. 96.28 is where I took the partial before. 96.28, where is it? 96.28. There's the partial, and I don't want to take anything now because if it takes that 96 out, then we're good to go. ONCS is looking really decent. Just kind of cool. No worries, James. I'll see you. BBBY, not good. I'm out on BBBY. Believe so. I got 77.27, BBBY 77.27, out on that. Sorry guys, I keep on saying BBBY, BBY, Best Buy. So we did have a look at the entry was 70. Where was the entry on this? 77.80, right? 77.80. Right there, actually. This one, by the way, guys, this one gave us plenty of opportunity to take that partial. I just couldn't. I'm gonna, yeah. So I just couldn't take the partial out. Unfortunately, we had to end up giving up on this one with a loser. What is my exit? 76.70s. Yeah. So, it had to be loser. Instead of a winner, it just ended up being loser. Now, on this one, the plan was to keep the stop under that low. As long as it's staying over 76, I'm still long biased on it. So later down the line, I might actually take another few stabs at it. As long as it's staying on over that. Yeah, I know, man. I just don't know. Because I used to trade Bed Bath and Beyond a lot in the past, so I'm used to saying BBBY instead of BBY. I just need to retrain it because it's been such a long time I haven't traded Best Buy that it's just natural for me to. But you know what I mean, guys. I haven't had BBBY on my list today at all. So when I said BBBY, it's actually Best Buy. So please don't confuse yourselves. Okay. Disney is looking really good. I mean, under 96 now. Disney under 96. Where's my Disney at? And now I'm looking. Now I'm looking for another partial, guys. Oof! Go 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 go! '83s, 83. Another partial, 83. Uh, 83, beautiful. These are partials, by the way, so it should be blue. All right, let's go. Disney looking really decent, still wants to go, huge space to go for it. So two partials taken, and now I can relax on it, keep my stop trailing the VWAP, and as long as it's respecting that, I can actually let it run. Yes, sir. Look at that. Yes, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. However, my Apple isn't doing well for my swing, but still I'm okay with that. As I mentioned, I will hold off on Apple for until 146 break on Apple. So on Apple from this day, I'm still holding it from this day. I've added it around here. Unfortunately, I've changed it here, added, but my still averages on Apple. Around 147s, so it's fine. I can hold it until, as I said, until 146 break. I'm gonna hold it, but today it doesn't look like look good for tech stocks, not at all. In fact, right now it looks like a short to me. But that's pretty much a long-term opportunity there, so I'm gonna be quite okay with that as part of my plan. And if it takes me out, it takes me out. Pally. Dude, what the hell, man? Whoo-wee. Look at that. I wasn't watching it. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't watching it. I should have paid attention to this one. This has more momentum. The problem with this now is it's just too aggressive now for my small stops. So once we hit that second hold, it's very, very dangerous, very deadly. Now I'm not looking for longs anyways on this one. I am looking for shorts, maybe possible scalping shorts, but that's, as I said, I don't mention it because even if I trade it now on the stream, I'm not going to mention shorts on it because it has to be all based off of really, really quick decision making, and I just cannot be speaking and talking about PILY guys scalping now, or exit. No, it's just too quick. It's too quick. So you buy the dip buy and I'll short it from the top. What do you say? Let's work on that. Yeah, both sides. Winner, chicken dinner. That's what they say. Winner, chicken dinner. Disney, Disney, Disney. Yes, Disney. Time for some music. What did I buy? What did I buy? Tell me. What did I buy? Sell? No, I was just checking my positions. Disney's looking good. I'm just paying attention to Disney a little bit more. I wish I could on that pop. I could add. I was looking into that as well, but I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't add on that pop towards 96. I couldn't. What is our others done? ANF is still holding on, guys. ANF looks to be interesting. It looks heavy though. I'm not gonna lie, it looks heavy. It might take that. Yeah, looks heavy. Let's have a look at AEO. AEO is one of the other ones that we had on the gappers because of earnings, and it did have some decent move, guys, from 14s all the way to 15s. Really nice move. $1 move for a $15 stock is not bad. Didn't I mention on this one, guys? I'm not gonna brag about it, but I did mention, guys. We might see some fading off all day fader on this one. So there you go. That's it. BBY. Maybe another chance for you, BBY. Another chance for BBY. And Apple is, as I said, Apple looks to be short, so there it goes. Doesn't look really as strong at all. These are beats. Beats. I don't know whether you can see. Just a very basic one. Alright, time for my music to lift me up a little bit. I need some lifting, bro. Some lifting. Let's see where my connection is. Let's go, baby. Come on, baby BY. Yeah, it's not gonna do much at the moment. BBY. BBY. Yeah, we'll wait on it. Just had another go at it, but didn't really. Ooh. My Apple bouncing. Everything else is bouncing a little bit. So now SPY, yeah, Nvidia is catching some traction here. It's at that 200 EMA, but it seems like it wants to break it. Daily looks to be really good for possible bounce plays, to be honest. But if you can time the play for the long side, it's daily looks interesting. Nvidia for sure. Honestly, yeah. Let's have a look at SPY. We want that SPY to get that 396 taken out. If it does take that 396 out, then we have some room on SPY to run to the upside. Honestly, it's rejecting. SPY is rejecting from that VWAP, which is not a good sign for longs. I will wait. I'll wait. There you go. You see? You see, you don't want to, like Nvidia, for example, was, yes, let's say if we were looking at for longs, it's better to wait for that SPY to actually take the crucial level, which is at this point 396. Right? You see this? The rejection coming in? I mean, yeah, you can't ignore what SPY is doing, even though something is strong. Relatively strength is there definitely on Nvidia, yes. I'm not too crazy about the headphones, guys. This does the job. I mean, I don't even know what Sony XM4 is. Sounds very, very high quality stuff. So what is our BBY? BBY, I did try here for long, but then I quickly exited it. Very, very smaller loser here. I will check the entries for you guys later, but that was the entry, and then exit was very, very tiny. Barely anything under that. So the plan on this one is to, as long as I said, the max loss on this one would be under 76. I could still have hold it. Even this one I could still have hold it, but I like to just keep my losers very, very small. Even though if I have 2, 3, it doesn't matter. I'll catch something, you know, if I keep on trying, hopefully. But once I do catch, as you know, I let it run. So I'm not worried about that at all. So what we are creating right now on this BBY is nice little pennant pattern, or triangle, whatever you want to call it, descending triangle. But if it starts to break that again, I will try another go at it. Okay, now look, SPY's break on that 396. So Nvidia and everything that has a relative strength is going to start to move fast. So hopefully my Apple is going to start to move. And where are you? It's taking such a long time. A daily looks beautiful on. Oh, look at that beauty. Look at that. Really nice. Beautiful. That dip was complete. This is very pure relative strength, right? Compared to what others are doing. You know, we've got that little dip on the SPY. This one barely felt it, and it just went for it. So yeah, really decent, very decent. At this point, I think this might take that 150, 155, 154.70s quite quickly. Although from the bottom all the way to the top, we haven't had any pullback. So if you are long, maybe lighten up a little bit until it breaks that that thingy. But looks strong, looks strong. Look at SPY as well. SPY is going to help it because SPY is also going for that run to the upside. I'm honestly watching Pally on the side. I'm not talking about it, but yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, my apple is popping as well, which is good. Looking good, looking good. BBWI. Let's look at Pally. Ooh, dangerous. Pally is dangerous at this point. Let's go, baby. Towards 6. Be careful with it. This could do anything. I'm just not liking what's happening right there. Now you will see a lot of resistance. Anything that pops on this one is gonna be a lot of resistance. But that also is gonna create a lot of short squeeze. So at this point is very difficult. The only good thing about if you're long biased on it, I would say is pulled back enough for a dip buy. Yes, with very tiny stop. And that the you know the potential for long run is there for sure. But also just be aware that as it pops, it's actually bringing more short sellers. Now, let's analyze this volume. Volume is really high as it goes up. When it pulled back a little bit down, so that might not be a bad thing. It did go, yeah. So overall, generally, interesting. Yeah, you don't want it to be staying under 5 though, because this pullback is supposed to be towards the 5, and it's actually went under 5, yes, but it really didn't. Yeah. Yeah, actually, you know what? This might be a interesting long here. I tell you what, if it does squeeze towards that 6, you buy an Oculus. And we'll do some poker. BBY again, popping over that 7750. So I'm watching that. It's kind of, Pally is kind of waiting for this. I feel like I want to take long as well here, just here, with minimal stop, and just risk that squeeze. I mean, risk for that squeeze. But I'm feeling like there's heaviness on it. Like it just looks. But I'm like a little bit like okay with the volume being low as it's pulling down, so I'm not worried about it if I was long. But what you want to see is if it starts to break that 5, volume picks up, and it just takes 525, 530s, and then you will see a squeeze. Pali is holding definitely. A 5 is getting attacked, but 5 has a lot of basically pressure. So it needs to break that 5. If it doesn't, then we could see anything on this one. There's a huge volume on this name. Yeah, I just would like it to be breaking that 5s and hold that 5. And if that's the case, then we might see that squeeze coming in. But the more it holds here with low volume, you want this to be low volume. So hopefully that's going to come in. So we'll see. I'm just watching Pally, guys. Just trying to pay attention to it more. I'm out of full on Disney, full out on the break of that previous swing high, 96.30s, full out on Disney. Really decent trade. Just paying attention to PLI. See if I can do something with it. Hey, Jun. Yeah. Not yet, no. Just still on. Pally. Come on. It wants to pop, but it's also getting heavy resistance. We are the first time we're seeing this volume coming in. We've got 5 more seconds to go. Yeah, the volume might be picking up, and if so, on Pally 470, if it breaks that, then be careful. 470, 469, good number. If it breaks, be careful. And I'm watching it very closely, as you can imagine. Okay, are we seeing a turnover coming in? 5 has huge. It's just getting hit there. But as I said, the more it holds around here, when 5 breaks, we're gonna see that squeeze. So I've even paused the music for this. See what happens. Get ready, get ready. Get ready. Come on, Pally. Maybe not yet. Yeah, it's just I feel like it's getting into that overcrowded, and it's difficult then to find the right timing on it if it's overcrowded, which it is. So okay, okay, okay. That a 5 is holding as long as it can. Is this it? Is this it? This is it, right? Oh no, it's not. It's not. This rejection, you don't want to be going down under 470. It attacked that 5, but rejection came in. So you want that reclaim of this now very quickly, otherwise it's done. We want to reclaim that 5 again very quickly within the next minute or so. Huge. Big numbers came in. Still watching Pali, P-A-L-I. Just seems like a bit too overcrowded. What else do we have? I'm gonna show you something later. I took a few trades on ONCS actually. Really good successful trade, but I didn't mention it because it was one of those low floaters, kind of hard to borrow, as well as I've traded it pre-market as well. So I want to show you that in a minute, but let's just focus on this at the moment. Yeah, Nvidia looked very strong. Definitely, it's strongest probably out of the big names. And remember that SPY is also showing strength. Took off the high of day, kept on going, trending higher. So that's definitely going to help something strong as Nvidia. We've got a little decent pullback on SPY as well, and we might see another continuation coming up. Remember, we always want to stay with the longer picture or bigger picture idea. On SPY, as I mentioned in the pre-market analysis, I am long biased on it. We might see some dip coming in, which actually today was very close to the analysis we did on SPY. Because we were expecting from this like gap up, attempt to gap fill. It did attempt to gap fill, and then we had that reversal coming in and took that. This was crucial. 396 takes out and then never looks back. This is what I was mentioning. Is quite crucial area there because it was at that reversal point when it comes to time frame and the price action. So just good, looking good. Now this has potential to do a much bigger day than now, because after 3.9, actually this level here is the daily level, but not that important, not that strong though. We have got 400, so it has room towards 400. So quite a bit to go. Nah, I can't wait on Pally. I'm not gonna lie. I took a break even trade on that one. I pussied out. Sorry, Zell. I did pussy out. It just didn't do what I was expecting it to do, and maybe it's not the right timing. And I can't wait for it to break that. I gave it a chance. Trust me, I gave it enough chance for any of these kind of trades, but it's clearly showing sign of there it goes. There it goes. Yeah. So, dude, you gotta pay attention to these. And I have given it way more chance than I should have. To be honest, I should have exited. What my entry was actually, believe it or not, here somewhere on the anticipation of the 5 break, and I almost got out here, and then once I saw this, that was the basically boom. That's it, done. You can't really expect more from it. If you stayed in it after seeing that rejection from 5, then we just hopefully not hopping and fraying. So really happy with the decision I took on that one. I mean, hindsight, yes. Even without hindsight, even if this had gone right here, if it takes that 5 out, that's nothing to do with my trade, right? So yeah, I'm happy with that. So let me show you the ONCS trade I took. I'm very happy with this trade. Probably trade of the day for me. You've got to watch this, guys. Hold on. So let's see if I can. How do I get this thing to be bigger than this? Oh, okay, we can do it this way. So one of the trades that I took pre-market, and that's exactly why I didn't mention it, is this. All right, so very successful trade. Here we go. This is the one. So now that I don't have to worry about too much apart from Best Buy and Apple. I did mention that I was out on Disney. Disney was a really good trade as well. I'll explain what happened there. The reason why I'm showing you this because I didn't call out on the stream and I didn't point out where I was entering and exiting, because usually when I do take trades on pre-market, I don't tend to do that. It's kind of a bit risky to get people involved. So I'm shorted here. I did give hints to you guys when I was talking about it, especially after this price action. So it started here. The reason why I took some out here is because it was very close, as you can see, very close to the open. Now on open, you might see this, right? Which we did, but it was lucky enough to not go further beyond that. But usually you do get that big open drive moves, which you don't want to stay too much with. But anyways, nevertheless, a really decent. Okay, I mean, I normally don't take that partial, but because of the open, I had to take. But then once it starts to confirm something, even here, it wasn't very much of a confirmation. Under the lows of this, right here was bigger confirmation. I wanted to add it here as well, but I've already was in a decent trade. I didn't have to. Look at the partial, guys. A 540 partial out, and then really right on the low of this wick, 508s, 507s, massive partial there. So really big trade. Really happy with that. Very well managed. This was the trade on this one was initially, yes, it was here. The oh shit stop loss was here, like hard stop. But if this was getting taken out and stayed here, I would have exited it. So the stop was very tiny on it, very tiny, as you know me. So really decent. Think of this being a stop loss, and this whole thing, at least average of this being, what do you call that? The profit. So RR was great on that one. Really happy with it. The other one we took was that's on my other platform. I can't share that because I just have to. So it's on my laptop. But anyways, Disney. Just take this off. All right, buddy. Take it easy. Take it easy, Zell. See you, buddy. All right, the second one of the better trades were Disney. So where do I exit on Disney? 96.30. 96.30. I exited right there. Last exit. Now, beautiful, really nice, very clean entry, shorted around under 96. I actually started out quite early here after this rejection here from the recent highs. 97. Just over 97. And then 90, 96, 90 is the average basically. With the stop initially was here. And then it washed down. It takes out the lows of the day, and then washes towards 96.30s. Took some out 96.28. Took some out around 95.84, I believe. Yeah, 85. So took some out here. Really decent exit. And that last portion was taken out here because I saw SPY was reversing at this point. Remember, at this point, SPY was actually taking out that VWAP, and I wasn't gonna hold it. Although I could have held it towards my break-even point, I would still be in it. But that's hindsight thing. I've got to still follow my rules. And if SPY is showing strength and these things are going to be pulled with it, I'm not going to stay there. So I took everything out. Nevertheless, really decent trade. Very happy with the trades that I took today. BBY. I'm still in it for the second or third time try, I think. Third try, yes. Third try is... right there. So third try is 77. Right now, it's actually I'm on break even on BBY on the third trade, but I expect big things from it. Once it starts to run, I'm even gonna hopefully hold it as long as it's over the VWAP. Now, the original idea with this one is, you know, I'm going to take one trade and keep my stop under the low of day and be done with it. Usually, I get a bit impatient with my stop losses, which works out most of the cases. That's why I took few small losers on it, just to be able to catch something. Hopefully this is it. And at this point, I can put my stop under 76, and that will be my just over 1 hour loser. But I can always keep it under 77 as well to keep it very, very tight, the stop. But the potential for this one to run is quite there. So BBY, if it starts taking 78s out as well, might add to it. So that way we have some decent size on it. So that is BBY. It still hasn't finished yet. Slight small losers on it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The rejection on the SPY is not that good. That doesn't look good. Let's have a look at that. Oh, that rejection is not that good. Do we have an economic news today? Thanks, man. Thanks, Zell. Appreciate that. Yeah, sometimes once in a while, it's good to have some decent winners. It's not about P&L. Really rarely care about the P&L, but the trade that you take according to plan and the way it works out according to your analysis and your initial thought process, it's just beautiful once you see it unfold. And to be honest, ONCS was the most accurate one that I've seen for a while. ONCS started here and then added here, took some out here, yes, added here, and then beautiful exits, really beautiful exits. Still going, by the way. Still going. Amazing. Some decent big trades, and don't ignore the fact that we have BBY, Best Buy as well, that could be actually much bigger than any of them, any of the trades we took, P&L wise, because this is something that I might swing if it actually holds above 77s. So that's the update for the trades that we took today, guys. I hope you had a great day. I think I'm gonna just close the or end the stream now. There's not much I can see. SPY has moved as much as it can. We might see some pullback coming into SPY, but I see green today on SPY, hopefully bigger green. The rest of the trades were really controlled. Very happy with the position management, trade management. Overall, very successful day. All right, guys. Yeah, BBY, you got some. It was difficult as well. Like, you had to have a bigger picture. Original idea was under 76, yes, but I managed to. I normally take out small losers once I start to see some shift in the momentum. Then again, that doesn't really hurt me as much as just not sticking to the rules. If I see some sort of a reversal, some sort of a shift in the momentum, especially these are related to, when SPY starts to pull, again at this point SPY was pulling down. Right there, SPY was actually trending down, which at that point looked kind of dangerous, right? Right there looked very dangerous on SPY. So that's why I had to take it out very quickly, way earlier than I would have actually. Remember, on these, just give you a heads up, on these earnings plays, any earnings play I mention, stops are always big, because it's not necessarily a momentum chase. It's more of a catalyst, being behind the catalyst and giving it a chance to work out kind of trade. So if you are one of those who can't take a lot of trades, small losers, then when it's earnings plays, just remember low of day, break is your stop. That's usually my stop. It's usually my stop. So BBY is the best prime example of this. If you had stuck to low of day, which is here, you would not have gotten out on any of these trades. Not a single one. But then that one stop out on this one, let's say if it comes down and it takes out your 76, it should still be 1 hour. It should not be more than 1 hour. Right? That's why I'm saying if it starts to trade above 78, I might add to it because these are all starters. Remember, these are starters. That's why my first loser on, especially on the earnings plays or longs, are never big losers. And usually when I add second time, third time, it's already gone enough for me to actually not worry about the add points. So it's kind of really, really good system to stick to. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, yeah, that's good to see. Definitely take it easy on it. There will be plenty of trades out there. Just make sure that you stick to those rules that we talked about. Remember the crucial rules of trade management, position management, so you can actually survive and hold your account's value. Oh, Pali is being back again. Pali is trying to come back again. It's really tempting though. Pali is coming back. Wee, Pali, what are you doing, son? Pali 484. We've got let's just, before I go, let's watch this because this seems to be, it could be very interesting. Could be very interesting. Okay, I'm taking Pali. One last try on this one, why not? Pali, one last try, and after that I'm gonna go. It looks interesting. It's popping with some volume, but I want that 486 to break on Pali. And then 5 obviously. And once that happens, we might see a squeeze coming in. So yeah, that's why I am waiting on that. PALI. Yeah, I'm not. I believe it's a biopharma. I'm not very familiar at all. It's just price action. So what's happening with Pali is squeezing a lot of short sellers. So a lot of short sellers are trapped in this. This is your typical fade, like ONCS. This was supposed to be ONCS, but it didn't. It's complete opposite of AMCS, even worse, because people shorting this thing on the front side are getting trapped. So now all of a sudden you see massive squeeze is because short sellers are pulling out. They have to buy it back, obviously. So that puts more fuel in the fire, and this is what you see. And then finally it starts to find equilibrium on the buy and sell area. This is your equilibrium, and it starts to calm down. And now hopefully now is the time it actually gets away from the equilibrium. I don't know why I'm using that word, it just came to me. It needs to take it might start to move, because once you have the balance of buyers and sellers, this is what you see. Once you have that shift, that's what you see. So I'm trying to benefit from the fact that a lot of trapped short sellers are in this, and that's a good thing for longs. And it's attacking that 486. There's a lot of orders there, I believe. So definitely there. Well, talking about hindsight, guys, Disney would have been really nice if I held it. I could have easily held it, but hindsight, everybody is a master. I've seen a lot of Instagram videos showing you the perfect setup. Oh wow, they work like 100% of the time, only in hindsight. Oh wow, you know what's gonna happen next? Whew. Unbelievable. Trading, I wish it was that easy. Right, guys? It's not easy. Only exactly. Now, time for some music before my stock starts to move, and hopefully it does. By the way, James, can you tell me if you can hear the music on the stream? If you can hear it, then it's going to be demonetized, or it's going to... I'm going to get the community guy... what is it called? YouTube is going to send me a warning, which I don't want. You hopefully you can't hear, right? Can you hear the music now? Can you hear the music now? Can you hear the music behind the scene? Okay. All right. Why would you... It sounds like when you're confused, like, did I confuse you with something? Like, I must have talked about something that confused you to take off the headphone. Hold on a second. What is he talking about? Hold on. Oh, awesome. By the way, BBY looks interesting. It's attacking that 78. As I said, 78 break, I might add to it. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go, BBY. Yeah, I think Pally is done. There you go. You see that? Pally is done. Thank goodness I'm not in it. I don't see good things on Pally now. This area, by the way, James, if you're here, I don't think it's very clear, but you wanna pay attention to what happened here. Hopefully, I got it on the stream. Maybe I can make a video of it. This area here, I wanna see if I can. Maybe I'll try. But there was something interesting because I was long on it. I close my platform though. I was long on it from this pop here, and that 486.85 right here was. It had. Let me show you here. Okay, so it had orders like that. And I exited right there. Why did I exit it? And it was break even. I actually might have made some money on it. But what he was doing is, so the order is there, okay? Order was there. And it was still there. Right? It never reached there. So now what he did or what they did was they did this. Right? They did that. They pulled the order down. How desperate are you with that much amount of money, that many orders to actually get it filled? And I'm not worried about this getting down, the orders going down and pushing it down. I'm not worried about that. But that initial order still stayed. Do you see what I'm saying? So what's happening is this area is building a lot of more blocks of orders coming into it. That's not gonna get out that easily with this volume. That you won't be able to take that out. So we saw people coming into already wanting to sell it as it popped. So these are limit orders, passive orders basically, limit orders, and then we had people coming into it with aggressive orders. So those two in line together creates this. You see that right there? That was the reject. So that's why you want to pay attention to getting used to the tapes and all and everything. That's why I wanted to explain here. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to really trade them to understand something about them. That's what I saw anyways. The seller was basically, there was plenty of orders here that was holding it. In fact, it was barely touching those orders. The orders were not getting filled here. And somebody was basically front running these orders. Okay, it's called front running. So let's say, for example, on the level 2, you see big numbers of orders at 5, 480s, 490s. But I come here as a retailer or someone with smart money even comes in thinking that these orders are big enough for me to actually front run it. So it might not reach the momentum, not enough for it to reach those orders. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy it 5 or sell it, in this case, short it 5 cents before it reaches that, just in case if it doesn't reach, right? So in this case, it never reached that. So what happened was people who were actually trying sort of passive sell this thing start to aggressively sell it. That's when you get that. That's what I saw on the tape. So a really good idea to maybe go back to this area here, 11:10:44s, so that you know, you can see that on the. It would have been a bit difficult to notice because these were hidden sellers. But on the tape, you will see on the tape, even now, you see the selling coming in, even now, selling pressure coming in. Look at that. That's a short, right? That's a short. So selling pressure, very simple. Like look at the greens and look at the reds. Now greens are coming back, but earlier it was a lot of reds showing. So something like that over here, if you notice, you will see all of a sudden aggressive orders kicking in here. Where the thingy happened, the whole wash thing happened very instantly. Like literally, this happened about what, 10 seconds? Within 10 seconds, 7 seconds. So if you were watching this, let's say for example, if you were watching this, you can benefit from 2 ways or 3 ways. One, which I did, which I was long from here. I was actually the opposite side of these orders. I was long about just before, yeah, somewhere there. I benefited from what? From basically getting out as it happened. So warning signs, I think I got out on this candle. Sorry, I can't move this. Anyways, you get the idea, right? I got out on this. Warning signs are there. So I got out very early. So I stopped myself from having this big loser, okay? Second way to use this is if you're looking for shorts, perfect entry with a very tight stop. Say for example, you've entered here. You can't enter on this bar. You have to be entering. You have to preempt these kind of moves. If you had entered, your stop is quite clearly beyond the orders that you saw lying on the 486, 490s. Yeah, very simple, and also quite strong stop loss as well, because usually it never gets there. Now is a short there, but I think I'm done. This might be looking like it. I think this has a way more downside to the upside now, because if it stays under VWAP, this is gonna drift down and give you more. Yeah, there's a huge room. Anyways, just drifting off here. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Any questions before I go? Oh, I want to short that. I really want to short that. Nah, I can't be tempted. I gotta stay strong. I gotta stay strong, buddy. Anyways. Yeah, Nvidia is definitely looking overextended. Earlier I was watching this, but daily is we were talking about this with darkness if you were here. Daily is quite good for longs on this one, but yeah, it is overextended and we are on that daily level. Is that daily level or is it just intraday level? I don't think this is a great level on Nvidia, honestly. At this level here, it could go beyond that. Nvidia, also this might be producing an OZ setup, but be careful with this one. Be careful with this one. Remember the first day runner? This actually is a first day runner after this pullback, and overall general direction is long to the upside. So think of your risk to reward. How much are you going to gain from this? Not huge. Oh, my best buy. My best buy. Just when I decide to go, it does that. Where's my second entry? Let me just look at this, guys. Should I enter here? What did I enter? 40, what did I? 7808. Yeah, 70. There we go, guys. According to the plan, I could not get close to 78, but I had to chase it to 278.08, I believe. But very, very beautiful trade. Yeah. For me, as you can see, why do I reattempt these things? Because there's a potential for it. Now I need to take some out before I can. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yeah, unfortunately, 79.21, I believe. 79.21. I say unfortunately because I think I could have waited on it. 79.21 is the first partial. Again, I want to remind you that this has big potential, so I'm gonna keep this. I might, before I this is crucial level, by the way. It's rejecting from 79.50s, right? Big level. So you gotta lighten up. You gotta lighten up here. So you see that rejection coming in? There we go. That's why you need to lighten up. Beautiful exit, beautiful entries. My average on this one is 77.69 with a stop here. Look at the stop and look at the profit. First partial, by the way. This has way more potential for the next coming few days. So excellent day today for me. I just could not have done anything better, to be honest. You know, if I was... No, I don't think so. Perfect day for me. Thank you very much. Now, time for me to enjoy Saudi Arabia beat the hell out of Argentina. All right. Okay, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. EST. I wish you the best of luck. Stay safe out there. And catch you later, guys. Take it easy. See you, Oasis. See you, James. Peace.